Hi, today we're going to be talking about the future of Zelda. The future of Zelda is probably something that we won't know fully, but we can take a pretty good guess what it will be like. Because, the Switch games, the open-air Zeldas of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, are the best-selling Zelda games of all time. Just of all time. And IGN Onuma said that is going to be the basis for Zelda in the future. They're probably going to continue with their open air formula, which makes a lot of sense. If they're the best selling games, of course they're going to go with that. But that doesn't mean it's the best for Zelda. Personally, I really like the traditional styles of Zelda, but I also really liked Breath of the Wild, specifically Breath of the Wild, because I liked its exploration. I liked its world. I liked exploring it, and I liked the characters and all that. And I liked the old Sheikah aesthetic. I liked all that. That's why I really, really enjoyed Breath of the Wild. But I also really like Twilight Princess, and I probably am the only one to say this, but I really liked Skyward Sword, and I loved Link Between Worlds. Those three games are some of my favorite games, especially Twilight Princess. So I wouldn't want it to be exactly the same as Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, because I have problems with Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm not the only one who does. I didn't really like the story of Tears of the Kingdom, and I just didn't really feel like I needed to finish it. That's probably more controversial than anything, but that's just my take. I didn't really like Tears of the Kingdom. So, what I would do, this would be my pitch, my personal pitch to Nintendo if I was to design a Zelda game. It would be an open world, like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but with natural item progression and traditional dungeons, which you can see Nintendo are going towards in Echoes of Wisdom, because you can see in the gameplay footage that have been shared around the internet, and in the trailers, they're going for more traditional item progression and traditional dungeons with all that traditional stuff and lots of traditional, but as well as changing the formula with having rideable horses, Z targeting, all those things that aren't in 2D Zelda. They're adding that to make it more breaking the mold, but still a very traditional Zelda game, which would be amazing if that philosophy was put to the 3D games, having breaking some aspects of the 3D Zelda games, having a open world, for example, centered around exploration, but with traditional item progression, traditional dungeons, very traditional game at its core, but still breaking the mold in some aspects. So with and if they had traditional themed dungeons, again, that would be really cool. But Nintendo, probably won't listen to some guy on the internet. So it's hard to say what the future of Zelda will be. But hopefully it's good. So goodbye.